So let me see. I'm gonna come in here and see if she let me.
Oh my God, it's not even. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the Comfort Level Podcast with me, Jen and Shmanny. What's up? About to get it started here. Let me
Yeah, it's your boy Paper
get us a
Man.
banger. What's going on, y'all? We got a nice guest coming up today, so bear with us. Get this Bluetooth connected on here. I done left. Look, I usually play from my computer, but I done did some dumb stuff, you know. I left the mouse home. But guess what? I got another remedy. Always have a backup. Spark Easy. Back with a banger. Judah Priest. Hip hop legend in the building today. On the way. We got something good for y'all. Listen! We rebranded. Can you hear it?
It's not the end of my story, my pain and my glory. Too real, can't abort me. It's written for sure. Long nights, I was tossing, I was turning. Tears on my pillow, that betrayal had my eyes burning. I was tripping, battling religion. Thousands in the Respirators, praying with the Christians. Damn. I was going crazy. It wasn't about no time, especially about no lady. Couldn't see my daughter, I was stressing about my baby. Claimed to be my brother, but his acting straight shady. But see me elevated, kicked the pills and meditated. But my head, Lord, forgive me as I prostrated. It's not the end of my story, my pain and my glory. Too real, can't abort me. It's written for sure. My time, my turn. I gotta keep it real, you hear me? I remember clear as day, me sitting in that cell. Would I ever see the light? Can I make it out this hell? Got me sitting with no bell, cause my homie told to tell. Made it through adversity, but you can see I still prevail. No more nightmares, Kate calling a nigga daddy. Buying Newport with soups, no Lucy's, call them caddies. Postpone court dates, niggas is looking sadly. Shorty fucking around, damn, she did you badly. Now it's butter steak, cheese, eggs, and breakfast plates. She said she like my job, I tell you like I like the place. Feed them so good, we ain't behind a lot of gates. K is in me, my motivation, my motivators. I'm motivated to grinding hard and stacking paper. Mike Jones said fuck them biddies and get this paper. And get this paper.
Yeah.
It's not the end of my story, my pain and my glory. Too real, can't abort me. It's written for sure. It's written. I'm destined for greatness, you hear me? That's facts though. Although you thought I would like to hear that beat.
He threw that beat down. That's my artist, Spark Easy. Yeah, that was our mic check for today. Welcome to the Comfort Level Podcast with me, Jenny Shmanny. We're rebranding. You see, we got these red shirts and this new backdrop. This is the Comfort Level Podcast, back with a banger. Jenny, Shmanny, and Papers. Papers be in the building in just a few minutes. Adjusting the camera. Oops. What up, Papers?
What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up?
How we looking?
Oh, we looking nice. You see the whole backdrop joint?
How we looking? They be your
Okay.
name. Got your name in lights and shit right now.
Okay.
We got them up here on the shirts. Yeah. If you need one, let me know. We get you one.
Oh, this
Okay.
is nice.
Thanks for coming and joining us. Tuesday, we had a bang up show. We had St. James come to us online. The viewers just went off thanks to Lisa MacArthur English. She just shared the post, and the people just went off. He was an excellent R&B singer, and we had a great talk with him. Okay. We're gonna be networking with him. You know, we network with everybody that come to our podcast. You know what I mean? Because that's what we do.
Absolutely.
That's what we do.
You know.
So
We have to. This is the grind right here.
yeah.
The grind.
So we're waiting right now for Judah Priest to come in. You know, so what we do, babies.
We hit them with bangers.
We hit them with bangers until they come and videos, but we also let you know what we do.
Yeah, you know, this is our mission statement that we say every day, you know, and stay dedicated to listening. You know, we are a community-based promotional platform exposing our voices to bring awareness to brands created by our people for the people. You feel what I'm saying? We use our voices to share truth, you know what I'm saying, creativity and encouragement with guests and listeners to nurture, heal, and inspire them in hopes and efforts to make the world a bigger and better place. You feel what I'm saying?
We learning a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. And we had to be empathetic too. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, here at WCMD Media and at their academy, we are becoming part of the spotlight for the County of Camden to build and enhance the quality of lives by bringing awareness to our outlets, programs, and to self-help. You feel what I'm saying? Our guests range from city/county business and officials, independent entrepreneurs, the mainstream music artists, and creators. We're also bringing the independent music, not to mention great visuals from our surrounding cities and areas that support our city either, you know what I'm saying, directly or indirectly. You know what I mean?
That's right. So, you know, we're a collaboration of committed volunteers who recognize the strength and the opportunity of our city's diversity. Mm-hmm. We are committed to the cultural and the commercial growth of our community, providing everyone with an opportunity for all to have a voice in identifying, you know, what matters most so that we can, you know, influence decisions that affect us all. We have a real opportunity here to learn and grow in a way that reflects the values of the whole community. So we want to use what we got to get what we want.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? So that's what we doing up in here.
Keeping it thorough.
So is you coming or what? You know, that's what we doing. We reaching out to you saying, come, you know, listen, share our podcast, you know, book us, not only here, but book us for your shows. You know what I mean? Paper's a better host than I am, you know, but I do my thing. I'll make sure that it's recorded and spread it out and talked about. You know what I mean? That's my job, to promote. His job is to talk and rap. No, I'll put him under the gun.
Nigga talk.
But that's what he does.
Get out there, tap dance.
No. Yeah, that's and all that shit. He got to do it. He getting it done. You understand what I mean? It depends on the situation.
Yeah, right.
That's what it's going to do.
Right.
We matching and stuff. Look at my hair.
Yeah, you see the red?
Look at these
okay,
shirts.
see now,
Look at
this ain't going to be, you know what I'm saying? We're going to have different colors for different days of the week, too. So don't think, you know what I'm saying? We just all red. You know what I'm saying? We're not a flavored style and switch up. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's a little bit of flavor.
I'm a fashion.
Well, we
boy,
like
you know
this
what I'm
because
saying?
we're bringing
nice, though.
to you
dip. Like, you
because
look like Death Row right
we're
now.
rebranding. Look, check me out. I got the
You
pants on.
we like Death Row right now.
They ain't see the shoes.
Oh,
though.
snap.
They ain't see them boot shoes. They ain't see them booties.
She got some Stacey Adams on.
That's right. Shit, they ain't red bottoms.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
So today is News Trash Thursday.
Yeah.
But we got a featured guest, hip hop legend Judah Priest in the building. Yeah, we do.
No doubt.
And just want to let y'all know that go on his page on Facebook, Judah Priest, and click that link and make sure that you get a ticket to his upcoming release.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Party.
definitely.
Okay?
Yeah.
His upcoming release party. I'm trying to find.
You know, wherever
That's
Wu-Tang
on
at,
this thing is
it's
crazy.
going down.
You said it's going
Yeah,
down.
man.
That's right. It's going down. So make sure that you go check that out. You know, we gonna be there. Cha-Cha gonna host up in there. You know, it's gonna be nice. It's going down. Don't get me messed up on the dates. He gonna be here to tell you. I think it's November the 13th.
One of
Okay.
them leads.
Yeah, I think it is. He gonna be here to tell you when it is. Okay. But it's going down at the fire right
Yeah, I think
there.
I
Right
gotta
there
get
in
free. I
Philly.
gotta see if
So
I can get free.
what do you mean getting free? We have tickets on.
No, I said get free.
Free what?
Cause I might have to have the kids. I hope I want, you know what I'm saying. So hopefully I could be there.
Y'all,
that night.
y'all know what's
You know.
ignorant? Me. Hold up. You think, he having them. So,
Oh.
you know what I mean? You ain't know that, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's out there like that. So that's what I'm trying to see what's going on. You know
We
what I
got me in
mean?
Texas.
Listen, man. Who's in here with us? Say hi. Oh, wow. Say
Yeah,
hi.
shout out,
Thanks for coming in. Oh, my goodness. Who we got in the building? Somebody. Who we got in the building?
Hold on. I gotta start sending. I gotta send
Mhm.
it out. Yo,
Send
that was
it
dope.
out.
St. James, man. He had him
Yeah,
Tuesday, man.
he was dope. We
Yeah. Oh my
yeah,
God.
he was dope. So this is what I want to do. I don't have any news trash, but I can pull something up real quick for y'all. Some news is going down, and what we need to do is be aware of some things that's going down in the city of Camden.
Yes.
I had it, but I lost it. This is crazy. My phone, I have a brand new phone, and I apologize to y'all.
Oh, my
I'm
goodness.
still getting used to this stupid phone. Yes, I am. Let's see what I have.
I got to share.
People,
this.
huh?
So I got to
Here
share.
it
Let's get
is.
it.
No, I have it. So
It's the possibilities of the
camera's taking. That
yeah,
wasn't.
Camden.
That's not the one I wanted to
Yeah.
talk about.
Gotta pick a snap.
I gotta think of something. Well, I can think of something. It's crazy. My phone is ringing, so this is what we're gonna do.
Welcome back to that fucking shit. Spread the word. It's heard fundaments. Like it raw, quick draw, elements. Pure knowledge, lyrics contain substance. Witch hunt, kick punch, relevance. Soul slayer, sick prayer, benevolence. Crumb snatchers, don't test by intelligence. I'm in the hood, stampeding like elephants. Load of postures, stay hostile, all calls. Keep concise, don't like you to take a law. It's hands on, transform, mastodon. Every line is breaks when I form a rhyme. Face off, I take fall, be illegal. Get the peso, crook, your heroes by cerebral. A matador on the wall when I spit rhythm. Wisdom, exorcism, unleash the devil's rhythm. It's illmatic, eat the two, all matic. 2K, replay 2, all satin. Crack a latin, 2 rated, run the satin. I'm a Latin, call jacket for satisfaction.
Renegade.
We gotta get them out of here. Don't give a fuck, get them out of here. Clear the way, get them out of here. Never back down, out of here. We gotta get them out of here. Don't give a fuck, get them out of here. Clear the way, get them out of here. Never back down, out of here. Stay low, crack you with the rain over. Stay sober, blessed to the game over. Arrow out, no doubt. Lane thrower, I'm in the hills, no chill, bipolar. Radiation, mediation, beam cobra. Follow, sleepy hollow, son, I stay solar. Mike Rucker, neck checker, the overseas. It's Wolverine, weapon next to the king. All set, all metal. Talking about getting smooth as Carmelo. Soldier stay popping. My quick body, live by the gun, the one, the green goblin. I return, handed bird in the Everglades. This purple haze did setting when I'm setting ways. I never fade, school days on lock and cage. Full throttle, slum village, a pill bottle. Word to gallow, that's the hard that can follow. Who's determined? Every verse a rap sermon. How you learn that? I'm serving the whole code.
Oh,
We gotta get them out of here. Don't give a fuck, get them out of here. Clear the way, get them out of here. Never back down, fuck out of here. We gotta get them out of here. Don't give a fuck, get get 'em out of here. Clear the way, get 'em out of here. Never back down, fuck out of here. We gotta get 'em out of here. Don't give a fuck, get 'em out of here. Clear the way, get 'em out of here. Never back down, fuck out of here. We gotta get 'em out of here. Get 'em out of here. Get 'em out of here. Never back down, fuck out of here.
I have water as well. That's how we do it. Y'all ready? We coming back. We back. Guess in the building.
We stare in the devil's eyes.
This
Let
one.
us rise. This is what it sounds like. When the doves cries, hearts are slow, so we pass the bone. Common trouble with the struggles in my season be sold. Heartaches and pains, walking in the purple rain.
Wish I liked it.
This is color earth, and I'm about my father's word. But then I snatch a purse, a priest allergic to the Catholic Church. I search the Bible for survival. The fight these American idols, fight for the pirates, gangsters. You see, I'm born from a waster, prankster. I let my force shake ya. So fire, brother. You see, I'm born from a nigga. My mom told me when I was young, beware of gold diggers. I took my lessons as a blessing. My thoughts come together like an intersection. My words manifested. Look, watch, open your eyes, real eyes, real lies, real lies. Wake the fuck up, wake the fuck up, wake the fuck up, wake the fuck up. Stop, look, watch, open your eyes, real lies, real lies. Wake the fuck up, wake the fuck up, wake the fuck up, wake the fuck up. We fear in the darkest moments, searching for atonement. These are the lost letters of a blind poet showing. My words is gems, William Rose, Dolly Hills. Pass to my next again. I'm born with the wind. The industry crucified me and went to my tomb. I'm gonna find my body because the angels got me. I live a legacy of weaponry. Disciples walk with me through treachery. I wear blood-stained bandana. Paparazzi flashing cameras. My niggas pushing hammers and then avoid the slammer. This is injustice. See, I fight for my people, make them know what it is. Wolves howl at the moon, in the business too. We are the walking dead, running those people, souls and souls move. We went from enemies to niggas wearing skinny jeans, looking like queens. What the fuck? Stop, look, watch, open your eyes, real lies, real lies. Wake the fuck up, wake the fuck up, wake the fuck up, wake the fuck up. Stop, look, watch, open your eyes, real lies, real lies. Wake the fuck up, wake the fuck up, wake the fuck up, wake the fuck up. I do it for the thugs, I do it for the blood, I do it for the chicks in the club. Love is love, kings and queens never selling a dream. I'm in the valley of kings, that's the business of me. Doors placing us esophagus for 1,000 years. The people will still watch with this. Cash the chance, we run around in the devil's playground. Hellhounds hunt you down without making a sound. What does it profit a man to be the whole world to lose a soul, searching for a lost treasure? The streets rule, pleasure and pain, pleasure and pain. Sunshine, no rain, we run in the same. When the child dies, you hear a mother's cry. You let life passes by, you wondering why. What does that shit? You wear emphasis dead. Israelites turn Christians. Tell me what is this? Stop, look, watch, open your eyes, real lies, real lies, real lies. Wake the fuck up, wake the fuck up, wake the fuck up, wake the fuck up. Stop, look, watch, open your eyes, real lies, real lies. Wake the fuck up, wake the fuck up, wake the fuck up, wake the fuck up.
4 years.
All right.
Yo, what up,
We're
what up? It's your
back,
boy
we're
Paper Man
back.
back with a banger, man. Sitting here with Janie Schmanny on the Comfort Level Podcast at WCMD Media. And we got none other than the God, Judah
Hip-hop
Priest.
legend
You feel what I'm saying?
in
Like
the
in the building. You feel what I'm saying? Like
What's up, Judah? You made it. That's right. You made it for me. You know
yeah.
Let's just look at it. We'll see.
what I'm doing. Oh, I'm apologize. I hit you up. When you hit me back, that's how it went. Real nigga.
Yeah, I just seen you have my brother up here too, King of Hooks.
Who's that? Oh, that's
yeah,
your
yeah,
brother.
that's my
They
boy.
are my brothers.
Yeah, that's my
they
boy
are my
right there.
sons.
Yeah,
What are you talking about? They are my sons.
But
Yeah.
the line was blowing up already.
Get that off. No.
But then
Yeah.
I noticed something today.
What?
You was in the neighborhood that I was born and grew up in.
Yes, sir.
Nice town, Philadelphia.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I see you.
I'll be everywhere.
Yeah, so I was like, look like Stanton Park. I'm like, oh, because you be in the hood.
I'll be everywhere.
Word.
I met you at one of Rob's birthday parties.
Yes, I remember.
Yeah, I was introducing you to another artist and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I was like, damn, with my picture. I didn't even take a picture. Make sure we get a flick.
Oh, most definitely.
Yeah, we're gonna get a bunch of them.
Y'all see it, Bigo. You know what I'm saying? We got Judah Priest in the building. You feel what I'm saying?
This is this new app, this thing big.
Big.
You heard of it?
Nah, it's too many apps out here.
Yeah,
It's a whole
it's
lot
crazy.
to keep up. Yo, you know what? That's how I know I'm getting older in the game. I'll be asking my kids. I'll be like, yo, what's this? What's TikTok? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, all that stuff. I looked at them and joined them, a couple of them, but I can't keep up with that. So, you
got
know,
some shout outs, you said?
oh no, yo, most definitely. I gotta shout out 144,000 chosen few. You know what I mean? That's my team. Shout out to my ghetto government officials. You know what I mean? My big brother Hellraiser, Sons of Man, Wu-Tang Clan. Shout out to my older brother Buddha Monk, Brooklyn Zoo, Wu-Tang Clan. You know what I mean? And everybody who's been rocking out. You know what I mean? Shout out to Rob Swartz. You know what I mean? From Who
yes.
Because a lot of the things that people see now with the release of music, man, Rob gave me the opportunity. You know what I mean? So I always want to give him his flowers or any, you know what I mean, any platform that, you know what I mean, I'm able to take a part of. God give him his flowers, man.
I love that, man. that's a real man for you. Like when I first met Rob, you know, I fall back up quiet. I let the artists do what they do. You know, I'm an artist developer and promoter and all that kind of crap stuff too. So you know, I just let me go.
Yeah,
let me fall in. I just fall
Rob
back and watch his moves, and then see all the artists that you know he put out there and got him work. Like he got all the legends.
Right, but you know what it is too, though. Rob is what we call a rarity. You know what
He's
I mean?
rare
Because being in the music industry itself, it's rare that you find an honest, dependable, you know what I mean, and giving individual. You know what I mean? You know, the industry is filled with sharks and snakes. You know what I mean? Just had this conversation with somebody the other day. You know what I mean? Somebody might say something, but they don't necessarily mean that it's truthful. Be like, yo, I'll holler at you later. But they don't mean that, like, yo, I'm gonna call you tomorrow, we'll call you next week. It might, you. Rob will call you.
He gonna call
I mean?
You.
Like
yes.
Rob is that person, but he, with all the success that he has, you know what I mean? Again, he's so giving and caring with it. He wants to see everybody succeed. You know what I mean? And for the right reasons. And, you know, not saying that he wants something back, you know what I mean? But he gives a lot, you know what I mean? Especially to, you know, me. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to speak for me, you know what I mean? Because without the blessings that he gave me a year and a half ago, I probably wouldn't be still doing the things the way I'm doing it. Like, he really motivated me. You know what I mean?
So probably when I saw you and met you over there, you probably was just getting down with Rob.
No, you know what? I do Rob for some years, though. I was always that individual, though. I keep things, you know, stay to myself. You know, I had business partners and whatnot that we was comfortable with the way that we did it. I'm gonna be honest with you. What happened was Supreme the Resurrector. We was working on a 144 album. Like, and I knew, you know, like I said, I know Rob. But what happened was Supreme was like, yo, man, you need to talk to Rob. You know what I mean? So we get distribution instead of just putting it out to CD, baby. And I was like, I'll think about it.
It's
I
the
think,
move.
I think about it. So as I'm thinking about it, that means I'm just, I study. You know what I mean? So it's like I'm watching the moves, and I'm like, yo, it's like son really, he messing with all the people I mess with, and it's like it's the individuals I know that's like successful. You know what I mean? And then I'm like, yo, then this one day that we actually completed the album, and I said we called Rob, and he was like, no, he said, yo, that's all fine with a good, but how about we do it this way? Word. That word, say less. And from that day, like, I mean, I always stuck by Rob. But from that day, like, I really stick by Rob. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know at the end of the day, I know he got my back. You know what I mean? I want him to know that I got his too, because, what I mean? Like I said, it's a rarity. You know what I mean? Especially coming from where I'm coming from with this music. You know what I mean?
And during the pandemic, he ran a program for artists and whatnot. He had contracts and everything for him. I seen one. You don't know it, but I seen one.
I think he know now.
Well, he can know now. I seen one because they asked me about it. And I told him, I said, well, if you're doing anything, you need to get with it. But he didn't. So, you know what I mean? But you've been with so many different labels and brands, is like, just
There's a funny story behind that.
give us the funny story. Tell them about it. Then I'm going to get with some unorthodox shit.
What's up, sis?
Sis better come on in
here.
You,
what up?
I'm gonna get with some unorthodox shit, some questions on the interview. You know what I mean?
My sisters.
I know that you do a lot of interviews, so
Y'all live?
you know what I mean?
Oh.
Yes. I know that you do a lot of interviews and they ask you the same questions or whatever, but just tell the audience, the people that don't know you, where you've been, your path and your funny stories.
So I'm gonna give you all these brands, and then I'm gonna tell you the funny story in 6 words, okay? And you curse, so I get the curse now. I just want you to know.
Okay.
Now, you know what I mean? Everybody know I'm affiliated with Wu-Tang Clan, Brooklyn Zoo. You know what I mean?
Cool over there.
Ghetto government officials. You know what I mean? Zoo bullies. 144. G Unit. Yeah, that didn't last long. But the funny. Not like you could go. But be honest with you, before I do say that, a lot of people don't know that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I knew.
A lot of people, but I was saying. So when I tell people, they be like, "Well, how the fuck that work?" You know what I mean? It didn't work good. You know what I mean? But what happens is I told you 6 words. I'm gonna sum everything up in 6 words. They didn't do shit for me.
Wow.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And it's not because they didn't want to. You know what I mean? It's because I wouldn't let them.
Right.
I'm too independent with mine. You know what I mean?
Right.
But like I said, my older brother is Buddha monk. You know what I'm saying? Like that's my blood older brother. So the one thing that he taught me was to pay attention. Pay attention to the business. Pay attention to the engineer in the studio. Like I was a young boy when all of like when they was working on them clan albums.
Right.
You know what I mean? I was around, but I was a little nigga carrying the bags. You know what I mean? The water boy type shit.
Right.
But then I'm like, yo, I'll rap too. Let me spit something.
Yeah.
Buddha was like, now Cypher, nah, yo, just sit, watch and learn, observe.
Right.
And I'm like, at that time, you said like, man, yo, it's BS. I'm gonna play basketball. You know what I mean? Like I played professional basketball too. So, you know what I mean? He was like, you just gotta learn. I'm like, nope. And then I played basketball, tore my knee, and everything that he had me learn at that point in time came back, put into fruition, and that's why I'm here. You know what I mean? Yeah, he did do shit for me, and I didn't let him, and I didn't ask for anything. You know what I mean? I wanted to earn everything off my own merit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, but somebody told me a long time ago, they was like, don't chase them, because it's gonna be a point in your life where you chase them and they want to ignore you, but they want to have to double back down, and now they want to be chasing you.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that literally has happened.
That's why you got to be true to yourself nowadays in this game. You feel what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you only got you.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Ain't nobody got your back like you got your back. So you got to stay at, offense at all, offense and defense at the same time. You feel what I'm saying? For yourself alone. So with that being said, man, I'm glad that you did that because you stuck to your guns, you stood your ground, and look.
But the most important jewel out of that is, instead of trying to force to get respect from individuals, I worked humbly, and now they respect me for the work. You know what I mean? Because you think about it, man. Like there's many people who ask for things. You know what I mean? But they don't want to work for it. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I kind of proved that. Listen, I'm gonna work for whatever I get. You know what I mean? And I'm not gonna depend on y'all. You know what I mean? And then once you do it that way, they start taking a notice to it, and now they respect your hustle the way that you did it. So now they want to add you on to their cipher. You know what I mean? Instead of like, yo, let me hop on the show. Hey, yo, Solomon, let me get on this. Hey, yo, Cap, you know what I'm saying? Like I did my own 1-2. You know what I mean? And they seen it, and now that, yo, I'm gonna be honest with you, right before the pandemic, it was. You know, I look at my sister because she was there, but you know what I mean. The 25th anniversary of Enter the 36 Chambers. Okay. Right. I did not expect to be on none of those shows. We did the after party. Yeah. Like they had the big concert, and then they do the after party concerts and everything. So you know what I mean, and I took Supreme Resurrector with me. I took my man Twist Flavor. And my boy Mark Mills, you know what I mean? I would just come. Matter of fact, no, it's funny. I'm lying. I wasn't coming. They came to Philly. Okay. I was not going at all. No, real shit. Like real shit. Okay. The week before the Wu-Tang Clan came, you know what I'm saying, to the Electric Factory, Red and Meth came to the Electric Factory. Okay. And I knew they was a tell. My phone started ringing. I noticed who called me. I'm like, nope, I'm not answering this shit. I'm sitting at home with my kids. Well, the real talk. I'm sitting out. I'm a father. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love spending time with my kids. So like, I'm not going. I'm not answering this phone. Yeah. My phone rang again. I'm not answering this phone. So boom, I make a run. I run the Audis real quick. You know what I mean? My phone rang again, but it's for somebody that I. It's not in the mix with them. So I answered the phone like, yo, peace. Hey, yo, Judah. It was like, matter of fact, it was Lioness Roars. They was like, yo, Judah, where you at? I'm in the store right now. Hey, yo, Hands Methadone said, where the fuck you at? I'm like, wait, what are you talking about? Why they act like how? Why? She's like, yo, I'm here with them right now. I'm like, seriously? She's like, I said, so you will call me. Like, you see me ducking the calls. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So boom, what happened is, matter of fact, it was Red, Meth, and Ja Rule. You know what I mean? So I'm like,
they're gonna see this.
That's cool. No, they know the story. They know that's on my page. Yo, you know what? I'm saying, yo, don't be surprised if Cannabis gets up here and start watching right now too. But true story. But true story. I was like, all right, so now I go drop the kids off as we leave Audis. You know what I mean? I was in Jersey at the time, and I said, let me go down here to show face. So boom. So they was like, yeah, the Clan coming back in like a week or so. Okay. Word, that's what's up. Nice.
So now your reaction is like,
so now it's like, yo, I'm not, because like I've been to a million shows, you know what I mean? So boom, so real, true story. So now what happens? The Clan here and Protect Your Neck Records was going to after party. Yeah. So I was like, hell no, I ain't going. I said, I ain't going.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm not going.
Turn it down.
Here's my thing. If you're affiliated with the Clan, right, and a situation with the Clan comes, and you got a million niggas performing that's not affiliated, you know what I mean, with the Clan, but you got the one dude that's here, that's affiliated. You don't ask me to rock? Fuck no, I'm not coming.
Okay, I got you.
You know what I mean? So no, I'm not showing up. You know what I'm saying? No support and respect to my brothers.
That's why I don't come to y'all shit. Now you understand. Y'all don't put me on the mic.
And like, listen, I speak freely. They know how I am. You know what I mean? There's no disrespect to to my brothers.
They talk about their
but if you promoting the show for the brand,
let me talk about
and the one dude that's affiliated with y'all don't say like, yo, Judah, yo, can you do 1 or 2 songs? Yeah. Nah, what the fuck I'm gonna show y'all love for. And this is not nothing to do with the Klan. This got to do with, you know what I mean, with the nigga that was running the showcase. Because it wasn't no Philadelphia promoter running the showcase.
Right. Okay.
You know what I mean? It was affiliation of the you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So boom, my phone still gonna start going off again.
Okay.
I'm like, man, what the fuck? I'm not answering this shit. So boom, my phone goes off for like an hour.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, man. I said, I know what it is. So I answered the one person I like to talk to. I'm like, yo, what up? He said, peace, where you at? I'm home watching Transformers, man. Like, what the fuck y'all want? You know what I mean? He's like, yo, you know me. He was like, yo, you know we in
You
town.
knocking out my questions.
Man, I'm gonna tell y'all exactly who it was. It was Vega Don that I answered the phone for. You know what I mean? So he's like, yo, you know we in town. I said, yeah, I know. You know what I mean? I said, yo, y'all through this show. I said, y'all through this show in my hood, and they asked me to come, so I'm not coming. He said, man, you don't bring your monkey ass down here. So boom, I hopped in the car.
Okay.
So now I'm really on some spiteful shit. Yeah. You know what I mean? I love being an asshole, so it's like I'm being some real spiteful shit. I get down, they was at Voltage, the Klan was at Electric Factory, you know, that's connected. So I get down there, but the first person I run into is my brother Amar. He was like, yo, you ain't going next door?
Right.
Nah. He said, yo, go get your family pass. I ain't got one. He's like, well, here's an extra one. Go take it, right? So then I'm backstage, and you know, I came back to Voltage, RZA and all of them finally getting to the club and everything. We sitting in the green room. So somebody was like, yo, Judah, why don't you go rock a song or two? I said, y'all ain't asked me in the beginning, don't ask me now. So I eventually get on stage, right? Capadonna, my man Fafa Hyper Sniper, and I think it was Master Killer was on stage, and Cat sees me on the side. I'm just robbing out. They're like, yo, Judah, come on. I'm like, shit, you been called me out in front of all these people. So I get up. So they you know what I mean, the beat come on. My man DJ Curse was DJing at first. You know what I mean? And I start spitting, and I fuck around and turn around. Because I know like Curse DJ before me, you know what I mean, for me before. So I'm like these scratches sound mad different. I turn around, it's fucking RZA DJing.
Oh wow.
So one, I'm like, I start, you know what I mean? I'm like, oh shit, I got RZA DJing for me while I'm freestyle. Oh, this shit is real. So if you know, I'm gonna pause right here for anybody. If y'all was at Voltage Lounge that night and got that picture, please send it to me because I need that. Right. But so what happens is after get off stage, that one. Like I said, it was the 25th anniversary. Next thing you know, I'm doing the North Carolina, the South Carolina shows, and I did the Richmond, Virginia show and the Boston show with them. Right, this is right before the pandemic. And I was like, damn, I got caught up again. You know what I mean? Long story just to say that, you know what I mean? I got caught up again. You know what I mean? But I love vibing out with my brothers, man. I love when it's, you know me, Zoo Ninjas, Buddha Monk, Hellraiser. You know what I mean? So you know those my everyday brothers. Like Buddha's my brother. So and I love vibing out with Cat too. So you know.
Okay. Growing up through all that, man, like
paid to no mind.
He better know mine. Oh my God! Like
it's like a T-shirt that I got at home. Like, and say, I don't remember shit.
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't know no better. I didn't want to be a rapper.
Yeah,
I was in the sports.
You just was in the mix.
Listen, I was an athlete first and a rapper on the side. You know what I mean?
Right,
so my main chick was sports. My side chick was rapping.
Well, something I noticed that in like almost every 1 year albums, there's a song that's the last this or the last that.
Oh, you noticed that?
Yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah, it's real.
What's that about?
So let me see. I gotta go through on something that happened in order, right? Okay. So there was a sacrifice, and it was Valley of Kings, Dark Ages, Dark World, and Day After Tomorrow. Dark Ages, Dark World, and Day After Tomorrow was what we call trilogy albums, like movies. Gotcha. So after that, you know what I mean, I dropped the Rebirth EP, which was a re-release, and then the Last Testament. And it was Rise of the Empire, then the Last Testament. The Last Testament was a surprise album I just dropped. I'm gonna be honest with you, I get bored. I got so much music sitting on my computer. I was like, yo, you know what? I feel like putting the album out now. You know what I mean? So I mean, that's how. And I'm gonna be keeping it all the way honest with you. I have never heard the Last Testament album, and I have never heard The Day After Tomorrow.
I've never heard
them. I never heard him. Dead ass. I
What
have
the
never
hell does
heard
that
him.
mean?
What do you mean by
I
that?
can't even tell
I
you.
know. We
I
like,
can't
what
even-
does that mean?
I can't even tell you what songs the fuck on there. I've never heard them.
Mm.
I don't know what it sounds like put together or nothing. I have never heard
Or
them.
you know,
Yeah,
you just dropped it.
videos.
and
Nah,
it was
like, you
just
know,
You
like,
got videos
I'll keep
to
it-
you
them?
came through and just dropped it.
I
one
keep
night.
it all the way gangster with you.
That's
My boy,
crazy.
my boy, 90 Quinn, Spaceship Studios. That's my partner. It's my brother right there, right? We get a promotional email one day. I'm like, yo, they said if we do this, man, we get a whole project. I said, yo, just throw something up on there. Let's just throw it out.
Right.
Oh
And
my
I told him, I
God.
was like, yo, I said, yo, you pick the songs, man. Whatever you put on there is what you put on there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's how that shit went.
Yeah.
With Last Testament, I can tell you certain songs that's on there, but I can't tell
What's
you like
on
how it was the arranged because I let you know what I mean. I let another one of my partners just pick it up. You know
Do
what
you
I
have
mean?
any video for that?
Oh no, there ain't no videos for that. We ain't do no
Nothing.
promo or nothing for that. We just dropped them. But with the, you know what I mean, with the Last Testament though, the reason I called it the Last Testament and then this album is called the Last Goodbye. The Last Testament it's just basically really means it's just introducing a new change after that.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So with that change, you know what I mean, with this album, The Last Goodbye, I changed on my style. You know what I mean? My voice is actually where I want it to be. You know what I mean? Recording. You know what I mean? I got a deep voice. And everybody always makes me sound like a chipmunk on wax. You know what I mean?
Stop.
Not real talk. Like even you was just listening to Dark Ages. You hear how my voice was like. My voice don't sound like that on The Last Goodbye. But the reason I titled this one The Last Goodbye, man, because over the last 5 to 6 years, I was like, yo, I'm retiring. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to. It's other things. I'm getting older now. You know what I mean? I'm in my early 40s, people. You know what I
Hey,
mean?
Bigo,
That's
you hear me?
crazy.
He in his older, in his older 40s.
He old.
I mean, early 40s.
Early 40s.
But now what happens is, I think I said it so much people don't believe. I already know they didn't believe me the first time I said it.
Right.
So you know what? It's gonna be the last time that I'm gonna say goodbye. When is that time? I'm just gonna fading away.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I'm not gonna keep putting a block.
So you got an album like ready for that? Like
it's out.
up
It
and
comes out. It comes out November 10th.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, no, I got an album coming out right after that. You know,
Oh, okay.
I dropped the date after this album.
So how can you say goodbye?
Other people, he
I'm not
ain't going
so I'm
nowhere.
not going to say goodbye. You know what I mean? I'm not going to say goodbye.
All right, I got you.
You know what I
I
mean? So-
got you. The
It might-
twist fade. Wow, you just knocked me out. That was dope. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you really gotta see it for what it is. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's 36 chambers then. Like, I'm like trying to get there.
They call you the
I love that.
street prophet.
Oh, they do that.
Yeah. I read that and heard.
Well, you know, I do. You know, first and foremost, I study. You know what I mean? I love knowledge. You know what I mean? I grew up. I'm not gonna say. I don't want to sound like I'm crazy. When I say, I want to say I grew up confused, but I wasn't confused in the essence. What I'm saying is, I grew up in the Christian / Israelite / Islam household. You know what I'm saying? So I understood and identified with each
You
one.
hear that, man?
You know what I mean?
Okay.
So when
We
I say
writing a
confused,
book.
I wasn't confused. It was just that the house is divided. You know what I mean? And let me say this. I don't care. Like I don't believe in religion. What I have noticed, and this is just for me, everybody is saying the same shit, just in a different way.
Yes.
It's just another interpretation.
Mm.
And it's really based off a person's perception. So
Mm.
that's why when people, you know, I don't debate. I like to build with people. You know what I mean? Because so if I'm talking to a Christian, you know what I mean,
It's the
and I'm
only way
talking
to
to a
learn.
God body, you know what I mean. They might say some shit that I'm like, yo, that's deep. And if I could take what they say, you know what I mean, and you know what I mean, and put it into my life cycle and allow that to manifest for the good, then what wrong is it that? You know what I'm saying?
Nothing.
What's wrong with, you know what I mean,
Nothing.
being able to identify, like long as it's for the now, if it's some negative shit, then that's different. I can't.
Then you have to look at it. You have
Yeah.
to analyze
So you know what I
it.
mean? I do, you know, when you say street pop, like, you know, when you listen to the albums, you may hear some Christian stuff, you may hear some Islam stuff, you may hear some Israel, and you damn sure want to hear, you know what I'm saying, the 5% Nation. You know what I'm saying? Because you know I'm God body.
Right.
You know what I mean? But you want to hear that again. If I'm able to relate and you know what I mean, create in the
Right.
positive in my message is good, then I don't see anything wrong. I mean, everybody probably can't grasp that. A lot of people was probably gonna be mad that I say it like that, but can't nobody tell me about how I feel and how I choose to express myself. As long as I'm doing the knowledge, then the knowledge should be manifested and born.
Right.
I'm a 100% agreeable
Facts.
on that. You know what I
Facts.
mean? I believe in God or whatever, but I do not, I believe that we all believe the same thing. It's all working towards the same thing. Just like you said, if it's good, it's good. You know what I mean? It's nothing wrong with touching it.
You about to make me go real deep with this conversation.
Well, that's what
It's
I
just-
want to do. I want to get to know Judah
Watch this.
Breeze other than
Let me-
talking about the music because
Oh,
I
good,
know
'cause
that's
I
how
love
it goes. You know what I mean?
where I'm about to go.
Let's go
This
there.
is really me. Like I do
Because
music.
this is
really
the
me.
stuff that we need. You know
So-
what I mean? We need this to get better in our lives ourselves.
watch how this
we
ties in.
learn.
Watch how this ties in. You said what's the name of that?
My best
Bingo?
friend is
Big
watching,
Bigo.
so
Yo, Bigo, he about to drop some
Here we
knowledge
go.
on y'all.
Yeah,
Yeah,
watch
I mean,
this shit.
my best friend is watching.
And
So
all
I
my
mean,
friends,
share this. This
I know
Judah
all my-
Priest.
I know all my friends. I know all my friends is watching. I tagged them on all my pages, and like niggas think I'm crazy. I don't fucking believe in dinosaurs. I don't.
I ain't never seen one.
We gonna get there. But let me just say that I don't give a fuck. I don't believe in dinosaurs.
Give a fuck.
Now watch this.
Oh my God.
Now this is going to tie into a lot of stuff, even with doctrine. All right. For one, let's deal biblically real quick. They said that in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. I mean, because the world was without form and it was just an empty void. The first day they said, "Let there be light," and boom, it was light. Second day, you know what I mean, created the. I'm not going in like order
Yeah,
right
every
now, but
day
you got the bird,
else.
you got the beasts of the land, fish of the sea, and the fowl of the air, right? Then he created man. You know what I mean? He realized that man needed to help make, took out the rib, put him to sleep, took out the rib, created Eve, right? Now watch this. Play a game. Who wrote the story? Who wrote the motherfucking story?
It
That's
says
exactly
a group
what
of
the
philosophers.
So
It's a group of philosophers.
now watch-
That's what they say.
Now watch this. In order for a story to be told, there has to
Somebody
be somebody.
tell it.
But like, so somebody had to be there. Say, yo, Adam was created first. Then it was Eve, right? So watch this, right?
God had to tell.
Now let's go back before that, because they say dinosaurs predates man, right? Now they say 1,000 years to man is one day to God. You know what I'm saying? So boom, okay. So day one, 1,000 years went by before day two, right? Cool. So he said created dinosaurs. So we was going to deal with scientists right now. We're going to deal with scientists right now. Real shit. Watch this.
This shit is good.
So when they say the dinosaurs, you read the books, you went to school on the Tyrannosaurus Rex, the Brontosaurus, the Pterodactyls. I like Transformers. I love the Dinobots. I don't believe in them motherfuckers though. Here's why. Because they said the only reason that dinosaurs is extinct is because a comet came from outer space, hit the ground,
and blew it up.
and blew everything the fuck up.
Yeah.
Right? They said that, right? Therefore,
Who the fuck is they?
so this is what they say. They said, so if the dinosaurs was non-existent at that point, any human would be dead too, right?
Right.
Covered with lava, all this shit,
all
right?
that.
So boom. So watch this. Let's take it a step further in science. If even now, if some like one of us was to pass, they'll put us in a casket. They might, if depending on religion, they might just wrap you up and put you with the earth and everything. But we gotta understand that even under the dirt, underneath the dirt, the sands and everything, there's water flowing, right? So shit tends to shift. You know what I mean? So if 1,000,000 years go by and shit is shifting, and let's say a scientist is doing one of the excavations, find some bones, right? They find some bones. How the fuck Do you know that those bones go with those bones over there? Here's why it don't make sense. If you've never seen a fucking dinosaur before, how it's like Legos. How do you know to put this shit together? Now, what's the one tool that they got? Like a little scalping thing, so they make shit fix. We gotta remember we dealing with mental control. You know what I mean? If you've never seen a dinosaur before in your life, how do you exactly know what
bones
they
got,
look like to put their bones and shit
together?
back together? Here's my thing. I may be wrong.
Right, I'll be right. Say theoretically speaking,
I may be
them shits
wrong.
was here and they killed them all off. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
y'all
So they know
battery
what the
went
fuck to
low,
do.
But yeah, I may be wrong, and I'm not. I want somebody to tell me like Judah, like yo, Judah, yeah, you wrong. You know what I mean? But up until that point, somebody tell me I'm wrong. You know what I mean? I'm gonna believe like, yo, ain't no way in hell, because if you've never seen it,
Right.
how do you know to put this shit together?
Right, how you know? All right.
Which means, even I'm gonna be honest with you, I take everything with a grain of salt when it comes to even with biblical terms and things like that. It's because again, everything is based off of perception.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So watch this. Somebody could teach me something, right?
Right.
And they feel as though they got the knowledge, right?
Okay.
But they learned that from somebody else. Who taught them?
Somebody else.
Man.
Right. And who taught them?
Somebody
Yeah, to
else.
come from
Yeah, who taught
somewhere.
them?
Somebody else.
Now, if we got 100 people together right now, and it's told them to form a line, and you be like,
Hey, B,
The sky is blue.
Screen.
Right.
What's
the
wrong
sky
with
is
y'all?
blue.
Y'all
By the time we get to that 100
see
person,
tap the
is it going to
damn
be the
screen.
same thing that you said at the beginning?
Corn.
Exactly. It's going to change so many times. So that's why I take everything with a grain of salt. You know what I mean? For the translations and iterations, I do go back and study. You know what I mean? And like I said, now if I identify with it, I can accept it, then boom. You know what I mean? That's just what it is. But you ain't gonna get me to believe no more fucking dinosaurs. I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck. I don't care if I'm offending somebody who was a scientist. Y'all can kiss my ass too. Because that's some bullshit. That is mental manipulation.
Yeah.
That is governmental
Yeah.
manipulation. Here, case in point. Here's manipulation. Census Bureau. If a nigga knock on your door, and we talk about niggas in the hood.
Right.
So if you come in, for one, I don't trust anybody who don't have firm data. We know that
I did that
scientists,
shit before.
we know
I had to
scientists
hustle.
deals
That was
with
one of my hustles.
they deal with hypotheses,
Right.
which
Yeah.
means it's an estimated guess.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Which means if it's an estimated guess, then this is not the correct firm number,
Yeah,
right? So boom, so check it. If a person knocked on your door and was like, yo, how many people live in your house? Now, on the lease, it might be you, your girl, you know what I mean, and your two kids. But you're not telling them that it's 5 other people, you know what I mean, in your family that's living with you. You got the aunt, the uncle, and their kids. You know what I'm saying? Mental control,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? It's manipulation.
But
There's
that's what they
nothing
doing now.
firm.
That's what they
That's
doing
crazy.
now. Now, if you in jail, you're a resident of that county.
Oh, yeah, for that, they've been doing that for years.
Yeah.
They
And they get money off.
Well, that's stock. You know, that's stock for them. You know what I mean?
Pretty much, yeah, they
what
get money
make,
off that.
what they make off a year just for one inmate, you know what I'm saying, is pennies. You know what I'm saying? What they making off of the inmate for
but I'm saying
for sneakers, boots, and commissary. I did the numbers one day in the cell. Was like, yo, they fucking banking on these niggas.
Well, see, you know what? I just did an interview. And
I'm talking about in the trillions of dollars. Like the number, the fucking zeros is crazy.
You're gonna get counted in Camden County if you came up here and you did a crime and you was locked up and it just happened to be census time.
Can I reply to one of the?
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
for Paula Weinstein Ellis,
That's my best friend.
hey, best friend. You
That's
said
right.
you said. Wait,
She's the white Jew that's married
watch
to a
this.
black man. How about that?
well, watch
She
this.
need to hear this stuff.
She said they learned about the dinosaurs from pictures in the cave for the Neanderthals.
Tell them, Mom. Tell them, Mom.
I love when people challenge me. I love this.
Oh,
I love this.
Oh, you just awakened the dragon.
So let's just identify. You say for pictures in the caves, right? So if they can't even find hieroglyphics from Egypt based off of the great flood of Noah, how the hell you want to find that from a, you know what I mean, after a meteorite hit and washed out everything?
Yeah, how does
She
it?
right there.
She said, I said, I don't know. I'm just saying, like, you know what I mean? The love is love, though. You know what I mean?
See you, real nigga.
No, I love it. But not like, yo, like, because like, even if you think about it,
You got
for one, even with, I'm gonna try to get off this real quick, but again, we dealing with theology, you know what I'm saying? So it's just a lot of thoughts and guesses and hypotheses that go surrounds everything. But again, when we talk about stories, a meteorite, that is destruction. You know what I mean? That's just down everything. Now, if you now even with this,
Secret saying that it was fossils too.
but how do you like? Yeah, you know what? There is fossils. I'm not saying that there wasn't, but what I'm saying is, how do you know exactly which fossil? If you've never seen a dinosaur before, you would never ever in your life know to say that that's a brontosaurus. Because everything, if a comet hit and wiped out everything, the person who identified with them is not there.
So the story,
Every
what he trying to say
funny
is,
rock that they see, it was some kind of animal living in there.
what he trying to say
it's
is
a
that
fossil.
is that the story was told wrong.
It's
You
because
feel
of,
what I'm saying?
It was because the rock was
Man, they
blown
told
up.
the story wrong. So
No,
if you look
no,
at the story
fuck
is
that.
told
No,
wrong. Because
fuck that.
the way
Well,
the dinosaurs they got
fuck
them
that.
built the fuck
Tell me
together
who
is
wrote
crazy.
the fucking story.
That's what we need to know.
Yeah,
I wanna
we
know.
need to know
Who wrote the story?
fucking story.
Who wrote this good night lullaby to tell the fucking masses? we talk about over 1 trillion years. You know what I mean?
It's
And
the
nobody in
same
their life
story
has
for years.
ever seen a fucking dinosaur. I'm sorry. Like even with hieroglyphics that tell the story of Egypt, like after the Great Flood and all that stuff that was in Mesopotamia, all that was the caverns and everything was wiped out. Now, they just about 4 years ago just found the quote unquote front of the ark.
Okay.
Then 4 years before that, they found the tomb of the Maccabees from the Bible.
What about the pages of the Bible that they don't want to show us? That's in
You talking about the laws?
Yeah.
You talking about the laws?
That they don't want to show us.
Oh, are we talking
That's
about
going to show that we was really the, you know what I mean, the people.
Oh, I can tell you. I can show you how.
That's crazy.
I can show you how we was the original man. If you just want to go from a biblical aspect, the Garden of Eden is where?
In Africa.
Okay, and how do you identify that it was in Africa?
Because of the fruit tree, right? And
Nope.
the river.
With all four. Jordan.
Oh, Jordan, the Nile, and
Mesopotamia.
Mesopotamia.
And now, yeah. All surrounds it.
Okay.
All surrounds
So
it.
it's like the tree. It's like the
Holy Trinity right there.
Shit. Okay. All right.
You know what I mean? So that's how you know.
Like
You know
it's
what I mean?
roots and shit that stick out of the tree. Out of the.
So that's why every time we have a natural disaster, that shit is in the slave trade route. You know what I mean? And it goes to Europe first.
Wow.
Nah, they're serious though.
Wow.
Damn.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You broke that shit down real quick.
No, but that's how you
That's
that's how
something
you
to think
identify.
about, though. That's
Yeah.
something to think about.
Hey, listen, I could be wrong because that's just my perception. You know what I'm saying?
Like you said earlier,
knowledge.
perception.
Not everything that we taught, everything that we learned is basically off of perception. You know what I mean? Even translations of the Bible, Quran, and everything. For one, they say when the messenger, they said when God and everything was roaming the earth and was teaching, there was a scribe writing down everything that he said. But if I'm not writing down my own thoughts, somebody else is writing it down for me, that means they are ushering in a translation of what they hear. You know what I mean? It's their perception that they're writing down. Like, you know how many narrations of the Bible there is? Like King David, King James, Julius Caesar. Julius Caesar wrote a Bible.
Did he?
Mm-hmm. And for what people don't understand is like, quote unquote, Julius Caesar was roaming the earth same time as Christ. You know what I mean?
And then
So like, there's so many iterations, man. Like You know what I mean? Like, yo, you gotta take everything with a grain of salt. This is all that I'm saying, man.
Wow. So many stories being told, man. His story. You feel what I'm saying?
Exactly. His, hers, them,
Mm-hmm. No,
they,
and everybody else. You know what I'm
So
saying?
I mean, so what do you believe in? You know what I mean? Where do you go? What do you believe in? Like, how did we get here? What do you believe in?
I mean, I believe in the Most High Yahweh Shah, but like I said, you know, I understand, and I'm mainly identifying with God body, the 5% nation. You know, there's certain things that was taught to me in the beginning that I didn't identify with because I was younger. So now that I'm of age and able to basically choose and follow, you know what I mean, something that's dear to my heart, that's what I go with. You know what I mean? Like,
You don't have to borrow nothing
yeah,
from nobody
it's not forced.
else.
It's not forced on me.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I'm like I tell people all the time, man. Like I'm relearning. I rather relearn and think or versus continuously think I know something but don't know something. You know what I mean? So yeah, I don't follow any religion, quote unquote. You know what I mean? But you know, this is just who I am, man. You know what I mean? God body all day.
There you go. You gotta have, you know, that's a
Because you know it teaches you.
either way. It's a
It
strong.
teaches you to know yourself. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
My brother, he
that's
into
it.
that.
It's
And,
a strength.
he's so further like with it. He passed the monk stuff. You know what I'm saying? He's so far with it. He said that the monks, the ones that do know him, respect him. You know what I'm saying? Because of how much vast knowledge he gained and with how far he took, you know, and opened up so far into it. It was crazy because he be going way beyond. He was Muslim. He was Christian, then Muslim, and then now he way past it. And I was like,
You
wow.
know why as a people we don't get ahead?
And why is that?
Because we think we know everything already. We don't
Right.
know shit. And when you don't really know, listen, it's knowledge of self, man. And it's exactly what it is. Self-knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Anybody can say whatever they want about me. It does not make it true. It's a hypothesis. Now, if I take what they said and apply it to my life cycle, then I'm making an actual fact. Because I allow that to manifest, allow that to be born within me. You know what I mean? But it's nothing that nobody can say or do about me that I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, that's factual. Like, nah, it's not that. I control my destiny.
That's just
You know
like
what I'm
when a
saying?
kid is being born. Because you think about it, we only teach them. They only learn from what we teach them.
Exactly.
Had a kid came into this world, right? We all came into this bitch right now and just started all the fuck over. We all was fucking kids, right? How the fuck would we learn? We would just be learning off of trial and mistake.
You know, I failed a college class
what I'm
based
saying?
off of that.
Yeah.
No,
That's crazy.
no, because literally, I'm no like.
And
not,
to think
not,
like that, you're a
I'm not
fucking
bullshit.
genius. You feel
I'm
what I'm
not.
saying?
I'm not bullshit. I used to. I was taking early childhood education, and I think like you. You know what I'm saying? Because I agree with you. I had an early childhood education course, right?
Mhm.
And they asked me, "Is it nature or nurture?" They developed the Newton theory.
Right.
Now at this point, and I'm like, my children. The question was, is your children going to grow up to be who you taught them to be through the nurturing, or is it just going to be nature? I said it's going to be both. But I said in the early beginning, it's going to be the nurturing part because I'm teaching them certain things.
Right.
She said, no, it's just going to be nature. They're going to be bad. They're going to be bad. They're going to be good. They're going to do good. I said, no.
Oh, really?
I said, no. And now here's the problem. This is a problem that I got, especially when I was younger.
I had a problem.
I loved the debate when I was younger.
Right.
And I mean, that was a 3-hour class. I think
problem
we argued for a whole 2 hours. So my question to her was, let me ask you a question. How many children do you got?
Right.
She said, none. I said, well, how the fuck you want to tell me? And I got 2 kids. You can't tell me. I got 2 kids.
That's another thing.
Don't teach. And I dropped like because she felt me, but I dropped it in enough time for them to be like, yo, you can't have somebody teach me this shit who don't identify with me because they don't have kids.
Facts.
Right.
I asked her, I
You're
said,
not
do
teaching
you,
me
I said,
nothing.
she was like a little white person, you know what I mean? And I don't hate white people. I don't, you know. But listen, what I'm saying is, do you got a cat? Who do you care for? Where's your dog?
Right.
You know what I mean? I said, do you take care of your parents? I mean, there's a difference, but do you take care of anybody? She said, no, it's just me by myself. Then we shouldn't have this conversation.
Right.
You can't tell nobody how to
Like,
take care of
nah,
nothing.
They want us to learn from people who never been through our shoes, never walked a day in our
and
lives,
that is
and
the
then
whole
you turn
problem
around
with the society
and you turn
now.
around and do you expect us to learn from what? You never went through what I went through. You feel what I'm saying? This is what society needs to understand. You feel what I'm saying? That we've been trying to get through their head for the longest, but they still being vindictive and still meddling in our business. You haven't been through. How can you teach me anything? Let me teach myself.
She told me.
Let us teach you.
She told me, well, I did all the studies.
Fucking studies. Like
The studies. I had to tell my doc. I had to snap on my doctor.
What was the
and tell
study?
him,
Did
"Listen,
you study the
I
monkey?
don't care what them things say or whatever. I'm an individual. My shit hurt.
They study monkeys and think that that's what we
I
are.
don't
So that's
care
why they
what
call
it
us
says.
monkeys. So they say we did the studies. No, you ain't do a study on a human. You
Not
ain't do
gonna
it on
treat
me.
me.
How can you do a study on me? How? Come through and live like I live. Then that's your study.
Yeah, I want to invite people to this live because they like when I be in a douchebag, yo. But nah, man, you know, listen, for one, I study too much and I know better. You know what I mean? And
That's like them telling you not to feed that hungry baby. Don't get that baby no cereal until the baby's 6 months old.
Yeah, that's crazy.
6 months?
6 months. Like
nobody better let me watch their kids because listen, I believe in what my grandmother told me.
Right
My
now,
grandmother told me, you want to eat what's on this table.
Y'all see it, man. Y'all see it.
You know what I mean? You want to eat what's on this table. You know what I mean? And again, people are putting out there like, yo,
that's why
I may be wrong.
That's why the babies was waking up every 2 hours to eat. Because you ain't put nothing in their stomach and that milk don't make no turd.
My kids still here, right?
Yeah.
They ain't going nowhere.
Start putting a little cereal in there, you know.
That's real shit.
I don't care what nobody says.
Soon as they get past that 6 ounces, they start taking in 6 ounces of milk. You gotta add some cereal in that bottle.
And I'm still not believing in dinosaurs. You can put it in Transformers. You can put it in Power Rangers. You could do it all. I'm not believing in no damn dinosaurs.
All right. Okay. So I have some crazy ass questions that I was going to ask you since you went through a lot of this stuff. You know, I can't ask you, but you know, here goes some funny ones. All right. So since we was talking, what?
I'm nervous.
Huh? Don't be nervous. I ain't gonna put you on the spot like that. I'm just gonna ask you, like, if you was like given 1 minute ad slot during the Super Bowl, you know, what would you fill it with? Something like that.
I wouldn't fill it with.
I'm just saying.
You know, I'm about to say I ask that question. I'm not doing that shit.
You
know how much
shit.
You know what? Okay. You know how much a Super Bowl ad costs?
I
don't get paid enough.
Okay. So he'll get paid enough. What if they was paying enough though? No. Okay. What is your biggest or your weirdest fear? You could be fearless.
Oh no, I'm making known. I don't fear no other man.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Like that.
I don't fear police.
Right.
Spiders.
You know what I mean? No, wait, before I say that, I am a bitch. I'm gonna let y'all know that now. I'm a bitch. I'm scared of bridges.
Really?
Yo, fuck
bridges.
I'm scared of bridges. Not like but people gotta understand the story though, man. Like I seen a lot of shit in my life.
See the back
No,
like
my ass tingle when I go over a bridge every time. I drive over a bridge. I be like,
I really. Shit, bro, my sister Fire Nation got video of me. I will literally freak the fuck out on the bridge.
You ain't going to Virginia.
Oh, that's part of the problem.
Yeah.
I'll be in Virginia. The Chesapeake shit.
Funny.
Y'all gotta be sweating. Think about this shit. Listen,
under that shit.
Let me tell you something. For one, me, CL Smooth, Supreme Resurrector had a show on Virginia Beach. I told this nigga CL, I don't give a fuck. Stay on 95. Take the extra hour. I'll pay the tolls. I said that shit.
He didn't.
So we sitting there, right? I've never been on the Chesapeake because I always take the long way.
Right.
So we driving. I'm like, damn, they no tolls. We stopped to get gas like once. We only filled up gas because, you know what I mean? We just, you know, restroom break, gas station fill up. I'm like, nah, cool, boom. We riding. Toll come out, like, yo, this shit easy. I got it. I got it. Don't worry about it. I'm paying the toll, nigga. I got it. I said, we ain't had no other tolls. I got it. I'm in the back seat. Now listen, when I'm in the back seat, I got the, you know, the phone holder. You know, I'm in the back seat, so I got on the window. I'm watching movies. Yeah. That's all I do. Now CL got his phone holder with his phone in it, and he's watching movies while he's driving. Right. So we pay the toll, and we just driving. I'm sitting there, I'm just looking out the window, like, yo, this shit beautiful. Wait the fucking minute. The goddamn ground disappeared.
It just disappeared.
So where the fuck is the ground at? So I'm looking. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? I said, my nigga. I said, where we at, God? These niggas up front. They sitting up front. They laughing. I'm like, so yo, what the fuck is so fuck, nigga? I don't see no land, nigga. I see water. I'm freaking out.
Joke, yo.
So he's like, oh, we on the Chesapeake. For one, bitch ass nigga, I told you to take the extra hour. Yeah. Right? So now these niggas commenced to talking like, yeah, you know, this bridge sways.
You know it's this.
So I said, nigga, I went to school. I did 5 years of high school, my nigga. I know what the word sway means. That means that shit move. I said, yo, fuck that nigga. Get to the opposite lane away from this side right here, dog. These niggas laughing. I'm a New York nigga. So we get ready to go down to the tunnel. This shit look like the Holland and the Lincoln. So I'm like, oh, this shit over. This shit over. You know what I mean? I go down, like, yeah, cool. I'm relaxed. We come out the tunnel. We just riding. So what the fuck?
Still,
I said, yo, nigga, how long is this shit, son? No, I'm not saying
like 11 miles.
I'm not seeing no land. Well, hold on, let me tell you. Like, listen, I don't see no land. All I see is sunset. So this nigga start fucking with his phone and he watching the movie. I said, nigga, keep your hands on the steering wheel. So don't move, nigga. So he laughing. He start fucking with the radio, nigga. I told you no neck ass. Not keep 2 hands on the steering wheel. Don't do nothing, right? So boom. We finally get there. Boom. Yeah. I said, nigga, on the way back, take the opposite way. Don't give a fuck. Yeah. I fucked up. I went to sleep as soon as we got in the car the next day.
Oh shit.
I woke up as soon as he got back on this fucking bridge. Yeah. Now here's the problem. I told you he's the type of nigga that would like fail horribly at playing Simon Says. Okay. Right? You tell a nigga to do something, he won't do it. Right, you know what I mean? Being a smart ass. So I'm bitching and complaining. And now it's daylight, so it's like I see cruise ships. Like, nigga, that's the Titanic. You know what I mean? So then I just happen to be looking out the window. I see the strongest nigga in America. There was a black man in the water on a rowboat. Remember, there is no land. He's like the
rowing.
Are you serious right now?
He's rowing.
And he's courageous because there is a cruise ship right next to him.
Oh shit.
I told him, I'm like, yo, y'all gotta hurry up and get me off this shit. Swear.
That's crazy.
Another story, real quick, make this one short. Fire Nation. We on 95. We going to Virginia. We going to like Richmond. Stay on 95. I go to sleep. Next thing you know, I'm on some business district. Like, oh, I wanted to go to Bojangles. Fucking hungry ass. I'm like, all right, fuck it. Hungry. Y'all go to Bojangles. I'm going to Dunkin' Donuts, need my coffee, my croissant. You know what I mean? Boom. Mm-hmm. Get back on the road. The fuck? There's this goddamn big ass bridge that looked like a fucking Dorney Park roller coaster. And, yo, it's only 2 lanes. One lane going this way, the other lane going this way, and no median.
Yeah. Oh shit! Yeah. What bridge was this?
Oh man, it's some outer bridge out in Virginia, and I'm bitching. Like I'm really bitching because I got Optimus Prime in the back of me, like all driving close, like niggas are speeding. Man, by the time we got to the end of that joint, because there was no land, we in the air, it was all water. Get to the. I said, yo, there's a gas station. Pull over right there. I stayed out there for an hour to smoke a cigarette. Like, this is some bullshit. Why? For one, who puts that big ass bridge in the hood? Why the fuck is this in the hood? Why is this normal to y'all niggas?
To drive over the shit.
For what?
Can't make this shit up, y'all.
For what? Who idea was to put this big ass bridge in the middle of the hood? Them niggas is like, yo, but fuck with these niggas. So the funny part about it, the little white boy was like, yo, your man's good? We in the South. Like, he's good? Like, yeah, he's scared of prison. He's like, yeah, so is my wife. You know what? Fuck your wife right there, man. This is about me. I got selfish and shit. Like, this is about me. All right?
God damn.
Nah, I don't fuck with bridges.
Yeah, that shit crazy, man. Yeah, most definitely. I was on that Chesapeake when the motherfucker flooded.
You're brave.
Yeah, we rode over that shit, man. My man Teray, yeah, we was going to fuck. I don't know why this nigga did this shit. And he went to go over that motherfucker and just had flooded. So the water was fucking splashing up on the fucking.
Why didn't they close it? They don't close it?
Nah, it's a certain, a certain joint they do close it, but at this point in time, they ain't closing.
Yeah,
and the water was getting there. It was like
Yeah, I knew,
we going over the
I knew
joint.
shit was wrong
So when
with
he
niggas.
said that, all I seen was water, and I'm like, no.
I'm not doing that.
So we just out, like he just balling and he just going, and I'm like, yo, bro, you just get us the fuck over the bridge. Like, why the fuck? Wait, why? And I said the same thing. I was like, why the fuck we gotta take this way? Then all of a sudden, I just look and I just see this motherfucker dip. So we go in, instant earplug, bow, and shit was like, whoop, go right under the joint. It was crazy. And we was under that joint. When we came up and I went to go look back, all I seen was the water. I was like, yo, that's how I felt. I felt you, bro.
You know what?
Well,
You know what made me mad about niggas who go over that bridge? Because I know it's always in every car. There's one motherfucker be like, yo, why we take this shit? And then these niggas want to tell stories about like, yeah, man, this that bridge that trucks be falling off of. Like, bitch.
I know, yeah.
For one, why would you say some shit
My
like that?
guy came over here and this happened.
Yeah.
Why would you say some shit like that?
Yeah, just that's crazy, man. But nah, man, that's dope, man. That that your success is taking you around the world. You feel what I'm saying, and you was able to see this type of stuff and see this backyard alley shit.
I didn't want to see that shit.
For you to go past and see all this stuff, I know it just made you like,
You
know
have
what I mean?
longevity in it.
So,
made you become stronger, right? Because I know now you could go over a couple.
You want to know another one of my favorites? I was in Australia.
Don't say it,
Scared
kangaroo.
of
Nah, man, fucking kangaroos. I ain't worried about that kangaroo. You ever been in like a hurricane? You ever felt like hurricane wind before? And you,
no, hell no.
yeah. So
we ain't
so
been
My
on
girl
no
rode through a
Australia.
tornado.
okay,
Oh,
funny
She
story.
felt it.
Funny story.
Adriana, her
Yo,
son.
3 months ago, we was performing in Nebraska, and a tornado hit in the parking lot of the venue. And my dumb ass went outside and started playing in the tornado. Shit. But now, so look, but real heavy wind in Australia, right? You know, we walking through the shit. You know what I mean? And I'm not scared of no fucking kangaroo. Fuck the kangaroo. I'm scared of tumbleweeds.
Okay. Why is that? They come real fast.
For one, you just threw the judgment face on like real fast. That was like the real judgment.
No,
face.
I really looked at it like, damn, them motherfuckers probably be coming at a nigga real fast.
But
Like,
here's the
There's
problem.
a lot of them.
Yeah,
tumbleweeds
I-
probably
listen,
heavy.
I
How
don't
heavy
give-
are they?
I don't give a fuck if it's one.
Them motherfuckers are pointy. And
Here's my problem. Here's my problem with tumbleweeds, right?
fucking tumbleweed.
Remember you said dingleberries.
Yeah.
Listen, this is my problem with tumbleweeds, man. Like, I think tumbleweeds is demonic. I don't give a fuck.
Oh.
All right, that shit is demonic. This is what makes them demonic, right? If the wind is blowing 200 miles per hour this way, and you walking through the, you know what I mean? You walking against the wind, right?
Okay.
There's no way in hell a tumbleweed should be moving that freely right behind you like it's chasing you.
Serious business.
That shit is demonic. I don't.
Serious business.
No, dead ass. Did that
So
serious.
you against the wind, and here comes this damn
Hey,
token.
yo, and I tell you,
Follow
I
you.
feel like it was following me and shit because I was like, I'm forcefully
I'm
trying to walk
scared
this
of
way.
motherfuckers
Shit,
too.
you know what I mean? Like,
Nah,
this
you gonna
I
fucking
ain't
try to walk
dealing
with
with
you.
I'm like, man, I don't even know how the fuck I came to this goddamn country.
So
Yeah,
if you
I'm
could have
good.
one superpower, what would it be?
You know, I think about that every day. You know what I
Every
mean?
day?
I'm a comic book head. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
Okay.
Well, Superman is my favorite comic book hero. I would want to be the Flash.
Okay.
I want super speed. Not for sex reasons.
why.
Not for sex reasons. But I feel as though if I got super speed, I'll save on gas. I'll save it on bridge toll.
You doing that, then you just be there like,
You know what I mean? If I had a secondary power,
be there.
I would be the fucking visible.
Right.
You know what
Yeah,
I
I
mean?
would like to be a
Oh, okay, and if I can't have super speed, you know what? I want to be able to teleport, like Bewitched. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because
I wanna,
I'm in the
Yeah,
bank.
All right, come on.
I'm in the bank.
I'd be like, be
Now I'm
And
back in the
see,
spirit.
people
I
like,
dream of genius.
I know my friends-
Blink.
I know my friends is watching. Like, you just want to do that in case you got side niggas, like side chicks and shit. Like, no, I don't want no side chicks. Like, you know what I mean? Like, no, like I just want to teleport. You know what I mean? Like, yo, where you at? Ooh, yo, been here this whole time. Where you been at? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm right here.
So what's the worst experience you ever had with a fan?
Damn, that did happen. We was in Philly at the fire.
It's always that Philly.
If we
Philly,
go-
it's like another Philly
We
joint.
got to go back. Make sure we tell the people, that correct date. 'Cause
Now this is about this is the 21. So this is about like 2018. We did
Don't
the
say
Judah,
no names.
we did the Judah Priest experience. You know what I mean? There was a summer concert series that I was normally doing and shit, right?
Okay.
So boom. I bought Sadat X, Smith & Wesson, Buckshot, Freeway stock through, Jack Frost stock through. Sadat, it was a lot of Duckdale records and shit there. So what happens is,
No, Jack.
so what happens is, Buckshot wife was in the crowd. You know what I mean? This is a small venue, and dude in the back, he dancing on her. So Buck was like, "Yo, peace, God, like no, like not that one, not that one. You like back up off her, not that one." The dude moved. Then he went back.
Oh, shit. That's a Philly
like,
nigga
no,
for you.
yeah.
No shit. I got it on video. It's on YouTube.
Oh shit.
It's me, Smith & Wesson, my man Vern. We freestyling on YouTube.
Okay.
So Buck says again, like, God, stop before something happened. Not that one.
Right.
You know what I mean? So he's like, oh, no. So boom. Nigga creep up again. So now I'm like, yo, listen, God, like, yo, boom, like, yo, this is my shit, bro. My brother said, get the fuck off his lady, my nigga. Like, stop. Oh, yo, my bad, God, my bad. He back up. We go through the joints again, and he go back on it. Now I'm jumping off a stage.
Shit.
I'm jumping off a stage, and I love people. I don't promote violence no more. So I'm jumping off a stage, and I had to grab this nigga by his fucking collar, usher him the fuck outside. You know what I mean? And we came to blows and everything, but my brother Ty King Gala, you know what I mean? Like, I run with. I mean, don't ask me how this nigga had a shotty. You know what I mean? I'm like, where the fuck did you get that from? Like it's a Grand Theft Auto shit. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It was bad. Like that was the worst. That was the worst. So I had to jump out of character to jump off the stage to. You know what I mean? Like normally I'm about my business. You know what I mean? And I don't do certain shit when I'm out. You know what I mean?
Right,
So,
facts.
but that made me jump out of character. You know what I mean? Because that's my brother. You know what I mean?
Man,
Buck was one of them dudes that I could call and just give me advice and some shit. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that happened.
Yeah, y'all heard it first.
Yeah.
Or second.
How
or
about the
third.
worst date you ever had?
The worst date I've ever had.
Yeah,
Shit, let me
the
think
chick
of-
from hell. Tell us about it.
It's two.
Oh shit, you had a couple.
Deuces.
It's two. Yo, it's crazy because you
that's
asking me
good.
questions. I literally was just talking to somebody about like, all right, the first one. Well, I'm not even gonna say it's the date for hell. It's just like I wasted my fucking time. My real name is Sean. Her name was Sean. You know what I mean? It's like, yo, listen, yo, but now we knew each other for a minute. Like, yo, let's get together. We're gonna go out. You know what I mean? Now, I don't take it to no normal. You know what I mean? No big down. We don't do that shit. We went to a nice, elegant spot and everything. Trying to pay for dinner and all that, right? We just take the orders. I you know what I mean? I want the steak, I want the lobster bomb.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And she said, man, what would you have? And she said, I have a salad.
No, she did not.
I said, that's
say
it.
salad.
She said, that's a salad. I said, a salad.
Bitch, I'd have took you to the Olive Garden.
Yo,
You should have
Olive
told
Garden.
me.
What you mean the Olive Garden?
For a salad works.
Fuck that, yo. For what she ordered, yo, it was a park right up the street from me. I could have got all the grass and everything. You know what I mean? So, but the second was the worst. Second was the worst. Like, yo, it was a shorty that I used to talk to in college, but wasn't really talk. We was more friends, but so we never went out. Like, we never did anything, hug, kiss, none of that shit. Like, you know, a couple phone calls, and you know what I mean. I should have learned from that experience because, you know, that didn't work out. I turned my attention somewhere else. But we met up a couple years later at an event. She was there. Like, damn, I ain't see you in a minute. Boom. So you know, at the event, I was like, yo, I came back. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's like, yo, let's go catch up. Let's go, you know what I'm saying? Let's go get something to eat.
I done felt
So
the
boom,
raise and shit. I done felt the raise
so-
and shit from
so we
between
go up
you
the-
and him over
We
here.
go up to 50
This
Goose
man's-
City Ave to Larry's Cheesesteaks.
Yeah.
Everybody know that's my spot.
Yeah.
Larry's Cheesesteak will feel me 52nd and City Ave.
Yeah,
Right?
no doubt. Yeah,
So,
Larry,
ball.
no doubt. I just went there the other
Yeah,
day.
so like I was just another day myself. So I got the belly filler. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, yo,
yeah.
you order what you want, shorty. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Boom. She order her food. We sit down at the little booth.
Nah.
Smacking.
And so in my head, I'm like, I'm sitting there, I'm eating. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
She sound like
Yo,
a
Peace of
cow.
Fire Nation. So I'm like, yo, like, all I hear is, I'm turning around. What the hell? So I didn't know it was her at first. So she was like, what's wrong?
What's wrong?
But when I noticed, when she said what's wrong, man, like the food was hurting, like, no, what's wrong? Like, I'm like, yo, are you serious? I'm like, yo, I was like, you know what? I'm just not gonna stare.
Yeah.
And no, I said we had the belly full of this shit, right? Because you know my steak is this big, man.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
Give me a
Yo.
thing
so I'm still, you know, I'm eating.
in the box.
What the fuck?
Wow.
I'm like, hey, yo, you know what? I gotta, yeah. So boom, right?
She hit the Philly backyard,
Yo,
the hood jaw like,
Yo, neither,
you know when the food good as shit.
yo, real shit. Hey, yo,
But you having too much of a good time.
some real nigga shit. Some real nigga shit. This some real nigga shit I'm about to tell you.
What's that?
Got the food, we wrapped the food up,
Yeah.
drove her back home, and I started talking to her friend.
Oh,
We
shit.
was together for like 2 years.
Oh, shit.
All because she knew how to eat at the table and the out.
Good one.
Like,
That's
no,
a good one.
I'm not taking you out, no,
Fuck
dog.
outta
You're not
here,
gonna be
yo.
at a restaurant
Good
smacking
one.
like you.
Good one.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
yo, like it's
Well,
just
it's
crazy.
good to know Sean,
Yeah.
you know, Andrew the priest.
Yo, no, see, no,
This is one
understand
of
this.
the best interviews we
But-
ever had.
But understand this. I'm that man. I'm that man where I say women is not allowed to, like, if I'm in your circumference, you're not allowed to open the door
Right.
if I'm right there.
Facts.
Because if we sitting down at a restaurant, I'm that guy that pulls out that chair.
Mhm.
I'm that guy, whether we a relationship, we a friend, or you might be a stranger, I will encourage you to have a good day, beautiful. You know what I'm saying? we sit at the outer, want to have that intellectual conversation. You know what I mean? So when we sitting down eating and I'm trying to be intellectual and you smacking like a 5-year-old at the table, it's just a no.
It's annoying.
It's a no go.
It's a no go. We don't match up.
I mean, she was smacking. You thought Tina Turner, Ike Turner was in her mouth fighting, yo, like smacking hard.
I got one last question. What ridiculous thing has someone ever tricked you into doing? Or I ain't gonna say believing, but because I know you don't even believe in a bunch of bullshit.
Let me think about that.
Probably had to be one of your boys.
Nah, shit.
Other than performing,
Nah, shit.
nothing.
Yeah, see.
Nah.
See, they didn't play them type games.
Yeah.
Real niggas.
Now, if you ask me the question, well, I ain't trick people into doing, that's a completely different scenario because I'm a douchebag. So I get
All right, so what if you trick somebody into doing?
What if you trick somebody into doing? Tell us about some of your jokes.
I was shooting a video. If you go on YouTube, look at my video called The Messenger. All right.
Let's pull it
There's
up.
now this part is not in there.
It's not
But
in it.
we were shooting that.
But
We were
can
shooting
still
that
watch
video.
it, right?
Yeah, we shoot that video.
Okay.
So we went to Wawa on the break. Yeah, we down Tiffin Arch
Right.
in Philadelphia.
Another Philly joint.
Right there.
There we go.
I'm from Philly
I
though.
know.
I'm from Philly. But watch this. If we at 10th and Arch.
Oh snap!
Think about what I'm saying here.
10th and Arch.
We
I
at
know where you
Slim
at.
and Arch. Right,
10th
we
and
here,
Arch,
right?
By the Buzz Depot.
It was like, watch this. It's Chinatown,
Yeah, Chinatown.
and then it's right. So Sabrina resurrected goes to the Wawa. He buys some peanuts.
It's not coming up.
He buys peanuts, right? And 2 Slim Jims.
Okay.
And he comes outside. And we taking pictures and talking.
Right.
And I see a newspaper. I said, yo, hold this. Don't look at it. Hold this newspaper with your Slim Jim and peanuts. He said, why are you doing this? So I took a picture. So he got a Slim Jim, some peanuts, holding the LGBT newspaper.
What? Dude,
That's
it right there.
Funny as
That
hell.
first one.
Oh man.
That's the
I
song.
got it.
Oh,
That's just the song.
crazy.
The first one with my son on it was
That's crazy.
yeah, that
This is it.
that's right.
Oh,
That's
go
right.
back, go back.
Yeah, go back.
The first one.
We'll see what else.
Hold
Oh
on.
my God.
This one right here.
Yes, that's my with my sons in it. And that's what they don't look like that no more.
They don't look like that.
Let's go. I see these snakes on the crowd trying to take me out. Fuck that, make a move when my weapon's out. Pitch black, real whack, counterattack. Never caught sleeping. Who the fuck does that? Street knowledge, with all seeing eye. Street college, real niggas multiply. Tribe to decipher the code. I roll like the prophets are old. Been tested like the faith patrol. Fuck this subliminal talk. Beware when you walk. Get mad, the adrenaline hawk. Beware of the real reaper. Snatch your soul from the speakers. Turn sinners to certified believers. We with behind your lung. You speak with a poison tongue. Dump the one when I pop my gun. I do this for my daughters and sons. And I gave fear wonder when it comes. I took all these comps. I took all these chosen for me. Your Majesty, Maccabee, unlock the case with the Solomon keys. Black Elo, heavy metal, Magneto, bars lethal. My chosen people, the black people. These are the heavenly hills, transport through realms to make sense when I'm dropping the chill. Your quarters and sheets floating. I'm so patrolling, needle legs frozen, in the lips swollen. I walk through the flames of hell, pack shells that do squirt the hell out of yell. The hell eraser, deep voice Darth Vader, strike the canvas, elite trailers, who's greater? My occupation stopped the inauguration of Satan. Patiently awaiting the devastation, the trials and tribulations made me strong. A fucking frog angel with a weapon drawn. Suit general standing at the East Gate with the sword of Michael cutting heads of these snakes. Send them to cyberspace. I understand your fate. This is love and hate. Choose your fate. Tell me, son, where's your fate? I carry the cross, speak to the laws. With a strong foundation, my kingdom never falls. Chosen for me. Chosen for me. Give the glory, take me out. I heard what I never had. No, God, do what I got. Make me shout. Go alive. Keep me out. I'm about to go crack. I know I got angels. Oh,
You play way too much.
Yeah.
Sloppy copies. That was the messenger.
Yeah, you see it. You know what I'm saying? We in the
What's
building,
the
Judah
message?
Priest in the building. You feel what I'm saying? Most definitely dropping that knowledge. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I definitely.
Oh, this is the one I was gonna show you last week. I never got to it. It's long as shit. It's not that long, but
Yeah, that's what me, Cabadonna,
like
Killer
this
Priest.
shit. Let's play it. I took it out.
Yo, shout out to the blacksmith, man. That's my brother right there.
Yeah, most definitely. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in right now. You feel what I'm saying? Keep doing what y'all doing. It's Paper Man back with a Banging Man saying with Janie Schmanny on the Comfort Level podcast at WCMD Media with your boy Judah Priest, baby.
Oops. This thing it's acting crazy.
Crazy. Like, you
Yeah, no,
that ass shit back
son,
back.
this was last week.
You still be doing that?
Stop playing.
Yo, listen,
Hold on, give me
listen,
one
I don't give a
second.
fuck if they driving. I'm fucking with you.
You young forever, man. That's what's up, man. Like,
All right, can we tell people about the
You got kids?
But
I'm
I'm
trying
surprised
to
my
get it
daughter not here.
together.
But my daughter probably would dare to dance right now.
Yo, okay.
Oh, your daughter's in there?
Yeah.
Right here at the
Yeah, because
CMD. Dare Academy, Dare to Dance.
Yeah, Cha-Cha, that's my sister.
And they also got the trunk or treat coming up. The pumpkin contest is going on right now.
She's doing your tone too.
Yeah.
You have
No, you know what? I would tell you.
tell them about
Supreme
your
got me
event
back.
coming up.
Hold up, Supreme the Resurrected did get me back though. We was in Virginia, and they told somebody who I was. We was in IHOP, and I'm trying to figure out why this motherfucker got his camera rolling, and the people from IHOP bought all these plates from out of back and had me signing them up.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
Yeah, he got me back, yo. He got me back. But now, yo, my album release party, November 10th is the same day that the album drops.
November 10th.
You know what I mean? So the last goodbye album release and the album release party November 10th at the Fire 412 West Gerard Avenue. Doors open at 7. First artist going on at 8. You know what I mean? We got Fire Nation performing. Miss Gouda, Kishada K, MAS Lights Out, my brother All Perk, Zoo Ninjas, my brother Babyface Finster, Grand Centennial, who else? Trade Digger, you know what I mean? Draco. It's a whole lineup, man.
It's a whole lineup.
Yeah, it's definitely a family affair. You know what I mean? Hosted by DJ CL Smooth. I mean, well, DJ CL Smooth on the ones and twos. hosted by my brother Snook Chaos. And shout out my man Theodis Joe is also performing. My sister Cha Cha from WCMD. You know, I mean, she's live, co-hosting and everything.
Absolutely.
It's gonna be a good night. Good night, yo. Make sure y'all go grab them tickets. Just go to my Facebook or Eventbrite. You know what I mean? Just type in Judah Priest, The Last Goodbye Release Party. Grab them tickets. It's $10 online. $10 online, $15 at the door. You know what I mean? And make sure y'all, you know what I mean, y'all, you know, we come out, we want to have a good time. You know, don't want no drama. This is a celebration. You know what I mean? Because it took me two years. I was locked in the studio just before the pandemic. Me and my brother Blacksmith, you know what I mean? My brother Ease on Fire. Like we was locked in before the pandemic, just working on this album. You know what I mean? So yeah,
this is gonna be some fire. Y'all
I've been rocking some of the songs that
albums,
you know,
like,
these last couple shows I've been doing, but trying to tell y'all now, you know, Renegade is definitely on the album.
That's my job.
The Last Confession is definitely on the album. You know what I mean?
It is
So,
the Last Confession. Confession.
Yeah, that's the one with me with Player Van Sinjin. You know what I mean? You know, everybody, you know, familiar with her from Afro Samurai, the Kill Bill series. You know what I mean? She was, you know, Wizard's protege on that. And, you know, I got my big sister Blue Raspberry live up on my album too, though. So, yeah. You know what I mean? So it's definitely. And it's not listen, it's not a woo album.
You ain't signed up to perform this joint.
What? Perform what?
November the 10th.
I ain't know nothing about it.
Oh, we talk.
Ain't know nothing about it.
But yeah, we all
gonna be there.
I got my brother Napoleon the Legend on the album. Thuddy Brown, my brother Bloodsport. My brother Mike Hands, Collie the Chef is on the album. Jux Diamond, Godhead the General. You know what I mean? Yes. They open the album with Buddha Monk.
Y'all hearing this?
We got Buddha Monk on the album. We got my brother Sean Wiggs from Theodore Unit with Ghostface. He's on the album. My brother Shogun Assassin from Killer Army is up on the album. My 144 fam like Fire Nation, Lights Out, Smooth Mass Beats, Father Time, my Brooklyn Zoo family, Dungeon Master, and then it's OB Easy. It's definitely on the album. So like, yeah.
That's hard.
Yeah, y'all make sure that y'all listen. Cause somebody dropped that album as well on the Block 105 radio on the first Friday night.
Y'all getting it first right now.
You hear
You hear me?
That's what we
shout out to
do.
Beagle and everybody that's tuning in right
everywhere
now.
We can talk about that. Everywhere we can.
You know what? I want to thank y'all too.
So y'all make sure y'all share this
thank
live
y'all too, you know
so
what I mean,
everybody
for
knows
sharing that
to
promotion.
get their tickets.
With the
That's what I
release
do.
party. I appreciate you for
That's
that.
what I do.
You know what I mean?
That's what I do. All you gotta do is
what up?
Janet, and I'm putting it everywhere.
Yeah, we definitely gonna be in the
it
building.
out, so
Yeah, and my sister,
everywhere.
The crazy thing is my sister, you know, we working on her album release party, Fire Nation. We working on her joint right now. So, you know what I mean? I need everybody to go check out her single, Go Go, and her single Go to Sleep. I'm featuring her both on the chorus and everything. You know what I mean? She's gearing up for something.
What's
crazy.
her name?
Fire Nation Flames.
Fire Nation
You know what I mean?
Flames. Y'all heard that?
Fire
So
Nation
check
Flames.
it out, cause we just make sure you watch our social medias, cause we're gonna be posting all that shit so y'all can get it. I know y'all ain't gonna pick it up while we're talking, but we posting.
How much time we got?
We got time.
What you need?
Yo, type in Fire Nation Flames.
Yeah, we got
Go to
15
Sleep.
minutes. Fire Nation on YouTube.
Fire Nation Flames.
Let's get it.
Go to sleep.
So I can't. I hope this shit is playing because it's acting crazy.
It's playing on mine.
Oh, it is? Damn.
No, it's just talking about the
No, I mean this.
Oh, skip it.
Yeah, I don't know. Is the chord it?
It should be right.
Fire
Run it
Nation.
again.
It's gonna be the Frank King word. I accept that.
What's the name of it?
Fire Nation Flames. Go to sleep.
I did that first. Then I said that.
Yeah, it's a problem.
Ah, that's the problem. Yeah, there it is.
I did. You know we black folks, you know what I mean? We take the S out of everything.
There we go. Fire Nation Flames.
Yeah,
Good
my
to
sister
meet
right
you
here.
folks.
Okay.
Go to sleep, nigga.
Springfield, she out here.
Go to sleep, nigga. Go to sleep, nigga. Scared of a case, keep the thing on the waist. When I let it off, sound like drum in the bass. When they step close to show, create space. Nobody move with this point. Go to sleep, nigga.
Click, boom, fire in the room, nigga. Automatic, set it off, fix it too, nigga. I'm a problem, untamable flame, reincarnated. I'm about to change the game. Stop, beat said it if I did it. Call the dragons out of retirement, come with it. Flames getting bigger, my steel sharp as steel. Gave birth the Superman kid. Flames really real, fully dressed, extendable. Really about my business. Grab about your cameras, be honored to be witness. Greatness is in your face, you won't regret me. I'm more than my homegrown fame, that's why they sweat me.
When I let it off, sound like drum in the bass. When they step close to show, create space. Nobody move with this point. Go to sleep,
It's like a
nigga.
sweatshop when the flame drops, so I can't stop. But looking for me to fail while making our job. Take your fan base, playing with my TikTok. Follow me on all platforms, I really make it pop. Did I hurt your feelings? They got the milk spicy like jerk chicken. Get my melanin in soup. Opportunity all day, my bars are sight. I need 6 minutes to get ready, now prep the mic. There's not a booth that I cannot face. Say my name, but respect on the real one, yeah. Running things real boss, nothing Willy Wonka. Go ahead, get the taste, I get you vodka.
Come on, girl, like that ass on fire. Like that ass on fire. Come on, girl, like that ass on fire. Like that ass on fire. Scared of a case, keep the thing on the waist. When I let it off, sound like drum in the bass. When they step close to show, create space. Nobody move with this point. Go to sleep, nigga. Scared of a case, keep the thing on the waist. When I let it off, sound like drum in the bass. When they step close to show, create space. Nobody move.
Yeah, let me know. What is it?
Switch up, let it call you pick up. You can run in your mouth, you wanna lose that lip, hun. Don't let them get you hype, you gon' get touched. Angels not on your side, they're in the swift love. Kiss you with a hit of death, hit them with the left. Are you ready? Are you set this to get back? How many hits? One. Can't believe that I'm really back. The champ is home, so I don't get some. Hit them with the color back, hang down on them. Hit them like some journal, I'm on the ground on them. Indie artist here, your bars can rep here. Man, Ghost Rider told them this is my year.
Go to sleep, nigga. Scared of a case, keep the thing on the waist. When I let it off, sound like drum in the bass. Nigga. Keep the thing on the waist. When I let it off, sound like drum in the bass. Nigga. Keep the thing on the waist. When I let it off, sound like drum in the bass. Nigga.
I like the video.
When I let it off, sound like drum in the bass. Nigga. Keep the thing on the waist. When I let it off, sound like drum in the bass. Nigga. Keep the thing on the waist. When I let it off, sound like drum in the bass. Nigga. Keep the thing on the waist. When I let it off, sound like drum in the bass. Nigga. Keep the thing on the waist. When I let it off, sound like drum in the bass. When I let it off, sound like drum in the bass.
Oh, you missed it. Go down, go down. Okay. Listen, Jay. I'm gonna bubble and get you. It's still gone, right? Alright, come on. Alright. Alright, that's your bag.
Yo, Mills, this is you.
I love that cartoon shit.
144 torture chamber. I'm about to blaze you, never see the left coming, so the right just crazy. Wow, no reason for me to calm down. Chosen few, general on the ground. You should've heed the warning, never pet a candle. Reach into my cage, new food on the platter. So many victims, you should've paid attention. The bam on your me, watch for you stepping. I'm full pour raw with it, old dirty dog with it. You don't ever me, you can all get it, don't push me. Finger on the head, just to put the timeline on your face. They damage take your head, ain't got nobody. Before you step, you don't wanna get me started. See, I'm bipolar with it, mixed with
retarded. I 144 with it. I look at the floor with it. More soul food and get a roaches on your floor with it.
You know, trash man. You make it.
My boy's trying to do this.
Whoa, bars bananas since birth in the B-boy. I'm the last dragon, fuck, show no fan, Bruce Lee boy. No vanity, just confident I'm brag, cause I'm out of your navigation. Set the come for me, I suggest you rap. In fact, from that collision, only you with major damage. All the time you rappers for lunch and you looking like a sandwich. Don't begin with that baby got gear. You more like a Happy Meal, so it's hard to take you serious when you talk about clapping steel. But rap is real if I say they believe I'm doing it. I'm from Hollis, the home of niggas that kick that shit 100. Blood it off reality, Fuji hip hop shit. Use manure for target practice, cause y'all know I love the pot shit.
They took it to the roof. They took it to the roof.
His hair is priest, the bombastic, Mr. Fantastic, allergic to the Catholic, place you in a casket, you do a bad thing, beer for those sands that land, ghetto bastards, hit you behind me, nowhere to find me, move like the wind, Avenger, killer army, grave digger nigga, know I'm back from the dead, Sleepy Hollow, legend, ride a horse with no head, Empire back, I strike with deadly forces, Tomb Raider, hater, go postal in the office, killer beast thing, got strange war machine, fatal flying guillotine, shoot laser beams, Armageddon Holocaust, wave ball, miles of tall, all is lost when I'm loading up the sawed off, my word is born when I sound the alarm, it's Desert Storm, conquer worlds with my charm.
You loving this shit, right, Ma?
That beat crazy.
I could produce that.
Yeah.
This whole match was a sample from my own Grave Diggers.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
All that I hear.
Horror A minor joint. You know what I mean?
Okay.
My brother blessed me to decide to use the sample and everything. So, how did this move mass? He did his 1-2. Not, you know what I mean? Did my puffy shit like, yo, let's do this, let's do that. Boom, boom. You know what I mean? Then we came out with that.
That's the.
But yeah, that's all the newest stuff, man. I mean, like you said, we still got the 144. Incredible. Nobody moves. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Got a couple things. You won.
Yeah, I had won this. I won this. This bull from Virginia. Street cred, Jerry. Shout out to him and shout out to
he's watching now.
His son Makai. They put a beat on, man, and he was like, beat challenge. He told people whoever bring the best music can get a dope video, put behind them and made the video.
Right.
So when I came down to it, I had did it. I called him, I was talking to him and I shot it to him. And when I shot it to him, he listened to it. He was like, wow, that's crazy. So, you know what I'm saying? The next day, all I know, everybody that put their stuff in on time by the 6th, you know what I'm saying? That's who got judged from that. From the 6th, it was like 10 people.
Yo,
so,
congrats.
And I got judged.
It was different from what you sent me?
No, don't even worry about it. Just rock it out.
Just rock it, what I got?
Yeah, because I got the one I got. This the joint.
Papers. Back with a banger, man.
I usually don't do music like this.
You know how I do.
Me steady flossing, big bossing, hit that motherfucking clutch out Austin. Get lost in the town out Boston. With a French chick I be seeing often. Out Charleston, stacking money till the ceiling get lost in. Ships been a whip, been I be in the latest. Trips that have been did it, I be in the business. When my niggas getting money, they be endless. Ride around in drops, hot Benzes. Head blown from the red bone on the phone, texting, screaming out money, anything. Me doing my thing, switching my game, knowing my lane, minding my business, keeping it fitness. Fuck with no nitwits, I'm in the Benjis, niggas is stingy. So I grind, keep the world on the barrel on go. I be in the promo.
going loco with a fofo, for two in a choco, bringing that money by the bolo. Got a bad bitch, look like Coco. Hit the scene on the set, get moto. Put a picture on the wall for the promo, get hits in the range of the million. All for the flow on go-go. Mommy, she throw it with no hands, popping that thing like a grand slam. Throwing it back like she understand, knowing it came from the motherland. Mommy, she throw it with no hands, popping that thing like a grand slam. Throwing it back for the paper bags, knowing it came from the motherland. Pop, perk in my dick car, switch lanes in the Porsche and suck y'all. Little bad bitch squirted when she bust off, had a nigga on surf when the way it came. Then it crashed and it came in the wind, leaned in the seat, looking at the stars on the east, chilling in the belly of the beast on the cold streets with the OE. So niggas don't approach me, you know what it is when it don't be. Don't be talking about ends when you round them. They'll run up in your crib for your bounty, take everything you own out the county, leave you on empty, don't tempt me. Ain't nothing but money makers around me. Ride the rich, feed the poor, either or. We gon' make this money. Fly by night, overnight success. I'ma make it to the venue by the night. My fans gon' love when I at night. They gon' make this music blow tonight. Look at all these views, they going up. I ain't young no more, I'm growing up. It's a million things I wanna touch. Roll like Ray Allen with Mommy, she throw it with no hands. Popping that thing like a grand slam. Throwing it back like she understand. Knowing it came from the motherland. Mommy, she throw it with no hands. Popping that thing like a grand slam. Throwing it back for the paper bags. Knowing it came from the motherland. Loving the way that she do it, it's true. With my music, the way that she pole dance. Dropping that ass in my soul, so fast to the dog. And watch her where we at.
Took on a beat and I booty that. Beat up the track, I'm a fully cat. Minus the issue with niggas that they did their best. They could go and challenge with me. Buck 50 on the dash, nigga fast. I give a ghost. Get going, never been lukewarm. Eye the storm, my God, this beat is a form. If I put me on, now weaving in and out of lanes. That's it for making my own way. That's it for making my own change. That's it for greatness. I am a wicked third eye on the beam. Yeah, I mean, knocking these niggas out by the team. I am a beast when I'm getting this cream. Solo for surely, you niggas can't hold me. I keep a gad on me at all times. Might just blow up like time bombs. This is my life and my timeline. All of my women be bad dimes. Flicker the wrist and them diamonds shine. Shackle that booty like I'm a star. Then watch how the drama fly. Then watch how the chopper fly. Baka, 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 baka.
Yo, that's hard. Hey, I gotta answer one of these questions here because I think it's an important question if I can.
Yeah.
So, Paula.
Absolutely. Go ahead, Paula.
She put in the chat. You know, what do I do for the community I grew up in?
There you
Yo,
go.
let me take it a step further. What do I do for the communities everywhere? You know what I mean? I have a and this is what's most important to me. So I have a nonprofit organization called Judah Priest Warm Hearts. We feed the homeless. We do clothing drives. We do free concerts and clothing drives for abused women and children in shelters. So it's not just in my community. You know, it's communities everywhere. I have a 9-to-5 job before I came here. You know what I mean? I was at my 9-to-5 job. I work in Jersey at a group home. Not because they pay well, it's because I'm looking to empower young black males, you know what I mean, and showing them something different than the lifestyle they have chose and allowing them to understand and know that it's people, you know, that can relate to situations and circumstances. So that's just me in general. When we talk about Nicetown, my mother works for the city council in Philadelphia, so it's not just Nicetown. It's North Philly, South Philly, West Philly, Northeast, all that. Yeah, I'm very indoctrinated in that. And I do more than trying to put together a basketball league during the summertime.
Right.
You know, I have mentorship
Right.
programs. Programs. You know what I mean, for adolescent youth. It's me and 5 other brothers. You know what I mean, that we get together. You know, I spoke in prisons. You know, I did a whole tour that had nothing to do with music, but music came a part of it. Whereas we went to the juvenile detention centers from Philadelphia, New York, all the way up to the state of Massachusetts. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's just what I'm about.
And one thing about Paula is that she's like, all right, well, I met her. She's the same age as my oldest daughter. And Paula's like the mother to all of us. That's why you hear me saying mom. We keep saying it. You know what I mean? She don't have any children of her own, but she like mothers like so many of us. And what you're talking about is like her only dream. You know what you're doing is her only dream. She's just getting started.
I will tell you this: as much success that I have had in the music industry, that matters, but don't matter to me. You know what I mean? What I do for my people is what matters.
Yeah, that's that's what matters.
That goes back to earlier when we talked about people call me the street prophet. You know what I'm saying? It's not just listen. If I say it in the rap, that means I do it. You know what I mean?
That means you're taking care of people. That's what the prophet does.
I'm about uniting our nation. You know what I'm saying? I'm about, you know what I mean, showcasing us as a people and unifying us as a people. You know what I mean? I connect with a broad spectrum of people. So, you know what I mean? It's about putting all the like minds together in a room, sitting down to figure out a plan so we can bridge the gap.
Yeah, it is.
You know what
that's
I mean?
it.
You always have to have that business mind.
That's the biggest thing that matters. You know what I mean? If you can't bridge the gap, ain't nothing gonna work. Nothing's gonna connect.
Yeah, you know, and you know what? And I would say this: if you notice, everything that I'm speaking on right now, you have never seen publicized,
right?
Because I don't do it for publicity. Right.
So it's like, damn, how many hustles do you have?
Well, for me, that right there is that's not a hustle. That's just my lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Everything that I do is just really my lifestyle. Whether it's business, whether it's music, you know what I mean? I have different ventures. You know, we just watched the 144 video, right? Mm-hmm. That's now the LLC trademark corporation.
Right.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? You know, like I said, I got the Judah Priest Warm Hearts Foundation. I have the mentorship programs. You know what I'm saying? So this just my everyday.
Right,
you know what I mean?
Right.
You know, I don't wake up and say, hey, you know what, we're gonna do this. Like this is just my lifestyle.
Right.
Yeah, actually, when I sleep, never.
Right. 24/7. Well, you do have a lady friend here.
Oh, that's my sister, right there.
Your sister.
That's
You know,
right
Cha she will be, you know, hosting the album release party. You feel what I'm saying, on November 10th. You know what I mean? We have the Jello lady here. You know what I mean?
I'm about to make a whole joke.
Salt and pepper right there.
Somebody used their phone, and I was like, "What?" I was looking at the phone for like 15 minutes. I was like, "What?"
You grew up in Philly, man.
What up, though?
Nothing.
All right, this is what we're about to do. So, any last shout outs before we
man, shout out y'all, man. Shout out y'all, and thank y'all for having me on.
Shit, I appreciate you coming, man. You know,
appreciate you so much for coming down here. We know you family in the building. You know, I didn't know you was family when I hit you up. You know what I mean? But now, I know you family.
I think my other homegirl, she was here. I did an interview here a while ago. Jazz.
That was before my time.
Jazz was here.
Yeah. Ed Diamond, my boy Diamond Thomas.
Well, I'm Jenny Schmanny, and I'm the new girl on the block.
Right.
So I'm bringing in the legends.
Hey, yo,
That's the mom.
Me and
hey, yo, that's so funny.
We back with a bang.
You want that so funny? I just said those names, and I hope Diamond watching.
That's right,
yeah,
Diamond.
He never asked me to come up here.
Who?
Diamond.
Diamond, why you not asking to come up here?
Diamond Thomas. He has never asked me to come up here.
I know. Diamond Thomas ain't never asked him to come up here.
Oh, word?
That's what you get, Diamond. That's what you get. Should have brought me up here. You probably still be here.
It's a whole new team.
I wouldn't know nothing about WCMD if it wasn't for Diamond Thomas. Shout out to Diamond Thomas.
Lady and Mike Waves.
Yeah, his man cakes
Out with the old,
out with the old, and with the new. Any shout outs before we sign off for these people?
Man, shout out everybody, man. Thanks for tuning in. Thank y'all for having me. It's time to go home and watch cartoons.
That's right. That's what we do. You know what we do.
It's your boy.
Man.
Yeah, it's your boy Paperman back with a bang. Yo, hold on. Before I get a shout out to Street Cred for the song. You know what up, baby boy. You know what I'm saying? We definitely going to do a banging ass video. But it's your boy Paperman back with a banging man. Sitting here, Jamie Schmanny on the Comfort Level Podcast at WCMD Media. And we got our boy Judah Priest in the building. And shout out to all our listeners and watchers and everybody that tuned in today. And you, Paula, because it's always you, Paula. We love you, Paula. Peace out.